Hi there, this is called The Night of the Paper Bag Monsters. Susie was spending the day with Alfred. He was worried. "We have to think of something to wear to the costume party tonight," he said. "Should we go as ghosts?" suggested Susie. "Woo, woo, woo," howled the ghosts. "Hello, Susie. Hello, Alfred. Having fun?" asked Alfred's mother. "This is no good," complained Alfred. "We have to do something so different that no one will recognize us." In the garden shed, they found some very strong paper bags. "Grrr, grrr, grrr," growled Alfred. "I am a terrible monster." "No, you're not," said Susie. "You're a pig in a brown paper bag." "Let's paint faces on the bags then," said Alfred, and they got to work. Everything was going very well until Alfred stepped back to admire his work. He accidentally knocked a can of green paint all over Susie's paper bag. "Oh, you creep!" cried Susie. "You ruined all my work." She picked up the can of red paint and poured it over Alfred's bag. That did it. They started to argue and fight, and the paint went flying in all directions. Susie sulked. "I want to go home," she said. Alfred sulked and said, "I wish you'd never come in the first place." "You're horrible," exclaimed Susie, stalking off with her half-finished, messed-up costume. "Anyway," snorted Alfred, "I can do much better on my own." Back at her house, Susie got out her sewing box and the rag bag. "I'll show that, Alfred," she muttered, starting to snip and cut furiously. Later in the day, Alfred's mother brought something to eat. "Where's Susie?" she asked. "I don't know, and I don't care," Alfred replied. Next door, Susie's mother was surprised. "I thought you were at Alfred's house," she said. "I don't like Alfred anymore," said Susie. "I'm making my costume alone." Night came, and everything was quiet. Susie's front door opened. A terrible monster appeared. At the same time, Alfred's front door opened. Out stepped a second terrible monster. The monsters met under the street lamp. "Help, help," squeaked one of them. "Someone save me," squealed the other. "Ooh, ah, eek," they shrieked wildly. Suddenly, they recognized each other's voices and stopped and turned. "Is that really you, Susie? You look fantastic. And you look amazing, Alfred. Let's go to the party together." So they set off. On the way, they were joined by all kinds of weird friends. At the costume party, they had games, lots of food, and dancing. There was a contest for the best costume. Alfred and Susie won first prize together as Mr. and Mrs. Monster. Their friend Sam came in second. Nobody knew the little person who came in third. He must have come from the other side of town. And there they are. And that was called The Night of the Paper Bag Monsters. I hope you enjoyed that and that you subscribe and come back often. And we'll see you next time on Stories with Grandma.